Something I haven't seen too many people talking about is that in the newest episode, we actually saw the orange rainbow pearl. And as such, we've officially seen all 7 of them in this series. So, let's talk about everything we know about the rainbow pearls. If you enjoy this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Inuyasha and Yashahime content. You can also support me over on Patreon through the description down below. With that all being said, let's get into it. So the rainbow pearls are 7 colored pearls which are scattered through the cast of Yashahime. They seem to be weaker versions of the Shikon jewel, however in combination they appear to be stronger overall. We can kind of make this assumption based on Mistress Three Eye and Mistress Centipede. When Mistress Centipede used the jewels to transform, bursting out of her skin. And when we look at Mistress Three Eye, who also gets some transformations, when she had the red pearl alone, her demonic feature became accented. Sharper teeth and all that. But it wasn't until she had the second pearl in her possession that she was able to get enough power to burst out of her skin. Now again, this is just an assumption based on visual presentation, but if I had to guess, I'd say that combining 2 or 3 pearls would have somewhat similar effects to having the Shikon jewel. And that still leaves plenty of pearls for further power boosts. However, that's just in terms of strength alone, as the jewel and the pearls seem to offer different abilities. But before we get into all those, let's talk about who has the pearls. The first 3 pearls belong to our main trio, Setsuna having the gold pearl, her sister Towa with the silver, and Moroha with the red pearl. Then we have the blue pearl with Riku, and he also has the purple pearl which originally belonged to Kyuki. The green pearl belongs to Jubei, and the newest addition, the orange pearl, belongs to Totetsu. So at a base level, we have these pearls, which allow big boosts in Yoki and overall power. That said, let's talk about what happens when the holder of a pearl loses their Yoki. We've seen Towa's Yoki be sealed several times, but also seen her becoming human. In both of these cases, the pearls seem to become effectively turned off, leading me to think that the pearls act more like multipliers or amplifiers, more so than a gift of Yoki. For example, the Shikon Jewel Shard was able to make normal humans more powerful or even bring people back to life, but the Rainbow Pearls don't seem to have that kind of skill. If you have no Yoki, you have no power. And that brings up the question of Riku and Jubei, but I'm under the assumption that Riku is a Hanyo, and we haven't really seen Jubei do anything with his pearl. For example, Riku is able to make gold for Jubei, and Jubei gets very excited by this, rather than just making it for himself. Now the pearls also seem to either give or enable new abilities or effects as well. So, what have we seen so far? Well, our first look was Towa using the Rainbow Pearl to create a time portal to the future, and before you say that Roothead created that portal, I think that's unlikely in the first instance, as we saw the pearl glowing and focus was drawn directly to it before the portal opened. Next up, we saw Mistress Three Eye using the pearls to become a more powerful demon in terms of strength and defense, as well as minor transformations. We also have the Silver Pearl enabling or allowing Towa some extra abilities. For example, the Energy Blade of the Kikujumonji, at least allowing it to grow to its full extent, exorcising demons, and absorbing Yoki. It also looks like the pearl allows her to channel her Yoki more effectively and produce the Soryuha. Again, while Towa might be able to do some of these to a small degree without the pearl, like I said, the pearl amplifies things to a higher level. The most interesting pearl so far to me is Riku's. The blue pearl seemingly allows him to become a bender and an alchemist. He can manipulate matter, which we saw him do in creating gold or making Kyuki dissolve, and he can also manipulate water as well, seemingly allowing it to even be immune to gravity. The purple pearl allowed Yotsume to do his whole dream-gazing thing and look into the minds of the girls for their weaknesses, and it also allowed Kyuki to absorb energy similar to how Towa's pearl does. Then we have the red pearl, which in tandem with Toga's blood, allows Moroha to get her demonic form in Inuyasha. This gives her increased strength, speed, and a more mature form. As I said before, the pearls seem to be activated based on the user's Yoki, and since Moroha is a quarter demon and not a half demon or a full demon, the reliance on Toga's blood kind of acts like a counterbalance in my head, meaning that's probably what allows her to still use it, and that's why we don't see the pearl activating on its own unless she puts on the rouge. Finally, we have the orange pearl, which seems to be able to answer Totetsu's questions, which is super interesting to me. I'm wondering if there's a limit to the kind of questions he can ask it. Now, I'm not sure if some pearls offer specific abilities while others do other things, or if they can all do everything. For example, while we've only seen the blue pearl allow for matter creation, and that seems to be an isolated thing, we've also seen the silver and purple pearls allowing for some kind of energy absorption. Either way, I'm pretty excited to learn more about these things, like where they came from and what kind of other abilities we have in store. But which pearl and which user has been your favorite so far? And what do you think about them in comparison to the Shikon Jewel? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content going forward. And of course, a big thank you to our patrons, the Dai Yokai Miasma and Ikerochu, our Yokai Lucifina Akuma, and our Hanyo Jasmine Morales, Michael Greco, Nega Kitty, Simon Electric, Anthony Hogan, Brunette Thrasher, and Randy Mosiman. We are approaching the end of the month, so if you want to get your name on here, be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, remember to stay excellent.